Hey guys, TJ Fitness News Reviews, and together with me today is OXYMAX by Performax Labs, a fat burner. It's been a while since I reviewed a fat burner here on the channel, and it is about time we do it. Performax OxyMax is the new version, the reformulated, rebranded version of the previous version, which was called OXYMAX. Also, the biggest difference probably between these two formulas is one that we actually know what's in this thing versus the other one. The other one was a proprietary closed label. This one is a full transparent label, so thumbs up, Performax from the get-go. The second thing that you see is that it has a lot of shared ingredients with the Performax Labs HyperMax pre-workout, which I reviewed here on the channel about 6 to 8 weeks ago, and I'm going to link to it here or here or here, somewhere on this screen. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through the label and really quickly, just the highlights of what's in this that's supposed to actually help you burn fat, lose weight, get shredded. And then I'm going to share with you my experience after 2 weeks of using the Performax OxyMax. Stop right there. Before we go into the actual review, I just want to remind you that at the end of this review, just like in every review, one of our subscribers to the channel that left a comment at one of the videos is going to go away with a kick-ass free giveaway. So just wait for the end of the review and you'll know who won. When you look into the label, and then also when I'm going to talk about my personal experience, we're mostly looking for 3 areas when we're talking about fat burners. Definitely steam fat burners. So we're looking for energy, thermogenesis, energy and thermogenesis, basically increasing metabolic rate, burning more fat, losing more weight, getting your energy up while you're dieting. Mood enhancement became super important in fat burners. There's a couple of things here. One, you're losing weight, so you're becoming cranky, you're not eating a lot, so mood enhancement becomes very important. And the second thing with mood enhancement actually correlates to the third element we're going to look at is appetite suppression. And that's it. So let's look at the label and see what Performax have brought to the table that's actually going to help us with these 3 areas, and I'm going to put the label here. As far as energy and focus, each capsule here, and there's 60 of them in this thing, has 250 milligrams of caffeine, 150 milligrams of arayogenesis, and 125 milligrams of PEA. Now, if you looked at the Performax HyperMax, then you saw there are 325 milligrams of caffeine, 250 milligrams of arayogenesis, and 400 milligrams of PEA. So PEA and arayogenesis is supposed to increase mood and super help with focus. And caffeine is caffeine for increased metabolic rate and energy. So this is the energy and focus formula. It's actually super powerful and I'm very impressed. And this is for 1 capsule. I'm going to talk about that in a second. Then on top of that you have hordenine, which is supposed to prolong the effect of the previous ingredients I talked about. On top of that you have grains of paradise, which is a metabolic rate increase type element. On top of that you have force clean, and then on top of that you have, and I'm sorry, alpha yohimbine at about 1.8 milligrams. And to round all this thing up, you have 25 milligrams of igenamine. You might run into igenamine, some commercials from some companies being talked about as the next DMAA. I'm not sure about that, but for sure there's research that shows that igenamine behaves or acts, or the body reacts to igenamine very similar to ephedra, which is very good news for the fat burning industry. So, long story short, this is a loaded formula. You have a lot of stuff here, and this is for 1 capsule. Now, before I talk about my personal experience, I just want to tell you that what Performax are saying is take 1 capsule to assess tolerance, take 2 if you need to, and maximum a day, take 3. Now, if you add all this stuff together and you take 3 capsules a day, there's a lot. I mean, you'll take 750 milligrams of caffeine just by taking 3 pills of this. You'll take, 450 milligrams of arayogenesis. You'll again get to the same level of HyperMax with the PA. Actually, a lot of stuff. So I'm not sure you want to take 3. Personally, I didn't go over 2. Let's talk about my personal experience with this thing. So I can tell you this, as far as energy, and I started with 1 capsule, and most of the time up until now, I'm still taking only one capsule. I did take 2 capsules a couple of times when I was really tired and really wanted the impact of the energy, but most of the time 1 capsule. As far as the actual experience, OXYMAX provides a very clean energy. There's no jitters. I didn't feel any hard-hitting energy as far as like I want to go and kill someone. It doesn't feel like a pre-workout. Now, I'm not sure exactly what it is because there's 250 milligrams here of caffeine, right? I mean, that's more than a lot of pre-workouts out there. Together with the Araya and with the PEA, this is supposed to feel almost like a pre-workout. It doesn't. You get a good, clean burst of energy. And very similar to the experience I had with Hypermax, the focus is super good. Like there's been times where I took OXYMAX just to focus on what I was doing. I needed to have, like I was having an important call, I needed to prepare a piece of content, I needed to write. I would take a pill, I would pop a pill of OXYMAX, and it would definitely help me with energy, mood, and focus. Now, one of the effects that I'm very impressed by is the appetite suppression. Now, I did have with some other fat burners better appetite suppression, specifically Blood Shred by Olympus Labs, but this is almost as good as Blood Shred by Olympus Labs. The appetite suppression is very apparent. Definitely when you take 2 pills. And I never tried 3 pills of this thing. If you tried it, please leave a comment below and tell me what you thought. Personally, I don't see why I would go over 2 pills. Most of the time, like I said, I took only 1 pill. When it comes to the value for money, taking only 1 pill of this baby will last you for 60 days. Now, before we wrap this thing up, as always, we're gonna see who won today's giveaway. Okay guys, you know the drill. We have this software that goes through our subscriber base and randomly chooses a subscriber that left a comment at one of the videos on this channel. So I'm gonna click the button and we're gonna pick a winner, and the winner is Irvin Lopez. Congratulations, man. Please DM me on Facebook and we'll take it from there. And guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, this is a good time to do it, and turn on notifications so you know when the next video is posted, so you know if you won. Listen people, if this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you try this product and you have a different opinion, or just you want to share your experience with the FDN Army, leave a comment below. And if you're new here, subscribe to the channel.